I hope this works. Well, hello, people on the internet. I hope you're doing well. I am the creator of the modpack You Like Food. Some of you might know what that is if you found this modpack by chance. If you found this video by chance, you might not know what that is. And if you're coming from the Cursed Forge page because I put the video on there, then you will know what I'm talking about. Anyways, moving on. And so, basically, this video is just about the history of the mod pack and how it came to be and why I made it in the first place. Basically, I was bored one day. That's how it all starts out. I was bored one day. I made this mod pack on a whim. Did not think I was gonna get 600 downloads at all. So, that's how I basically bored one day. I didn't know you could make mod packs. I didn't know you had to go on the Curve Forge page and like I didn't know you had to go on the Curve Forge page to actually like upload it. Like I knew you could like export the file on the Curse Forge app, but I didn't know you had to like upload it into the Curse Forge website for it to become the mod pack. And so I went all through that thing and I eventually got myself a mod pack, which is the very first version of You Like Food. Um, Basically, this mod pack is just about traveling the world, eating all the foods that you can find. Mainly, all the foods that you will find have to be purchased by like the seed market dude, which I believe that is in here. I think seed. Is it a market? I think it's called a market. Yeah, this thing from farming from blockheads. So yeah, got this thing where you can buy seeds from a dude. Anyways, you can buy seeds on there, or you can travel the world, or you buy seeds from a market. I think that cost emeralds or something along the lines of that. I've never really used it that much, so I don't remember. Anyways, I added quite a bit of mods that added food. I made my own mod that adds two foods that are pretty overpowered, I would say. And so, main mods that I added were Pam's Harvest Craft, of course. Should have done this like before I start the video. Yeah, so I added Pam's Harvest Craft. That is the main mod that adds most of the foods in here. And then I added a bunch of more mods that added more foods. Farmer's Delight. And then a bunch of add-ons to Farmer's Delight. Like I added Alex's Mobs. I added Alex's Mobs into this mod pack. Very good mod that adds animals. That also adds its own foods to the game. But there's also Alex's Delight, which is a Farmer's Delight add-on, which adds foods related to Alex's mobs mod. Food related to that mod. So yeah, basically, I did that. And there's a bunch of other add-ons to Farmer's Delight that I have in here that add different types of foods, like delightful, cultural delights. There's other things. And there's the create mod. I also added create confectionery, which adds like cookies and stuff that you can make with the factory. I basically added create due to the fact that you can farm with create. It's the main reason why I have it in here. And so yeah, I added a bunch of mods that add like farming and all that, and so that's what I did. I added a bunch of mods that have farming involved with them. Create, Farmer's Delight, cooking for Blockhead. There's a bunch of mods in here. I have 100 mods in this. Almost 600 downloads. Basically, I did all this by myself. This whole map mod pack. I made it by myself. It's not the best mod pack that you'll ever see because there are some things that I cannot do. Of course, I cannot add my own. I can make mods, which I can make items with said mod. But I cannot make my own mods, my own items with a singular mod, content tweaker, which is basically a craft tweaker add-on, which just adds items to the game. So there's content tweaker. I do not know how that particularly works just from the description, and I don't feel like downloading it. I will one day figure that out how it is. I'm self-taught. I learned everything by trial and error, basically. That's how I did with the recipes and all that. With making my own mod for this mod pack, trial and error, basically, all by myself. I mean, it wasn't too hard. There are some things that I still do not know how to do, of course. And so, it's the limits of being self-taught. Some things I do not know, and I need to watch YouTube videos to do this. Everything that I have done, I've not watched a single video. I've really self-taught myself for quite literally everything. How to make a mod pack, how to add recipes, how to make my own mod, all that stuff. Um, all of that. Um, I made the whole quest book by myself. That's yeah, everything. It's quite literally everything I did by myself. Trial and error took quite a little while, and I still progressively update the game whenever I can. Basically, all the updates you see are basically updates to the mods. Then sometimes I update the Forge version to something else. So I update the Forge version and then I use that Forge version and I use it for the mod pack. And so the mod pack is for the new Forge version. I mean, I don't need to have it on the latest Forge version because some of the mods do not require the latest Forge version, of course. But yeah, it's basically what I did. It's quite literally the history. The quest book, the mod, the recipes, and everything. It's quite the history, I guess you could say. Um, it's my first mod pack that I've made, and I really do hope that some people do enjoy this mod pack. Of course, there has been some errors involving the mod that I had put into this mod pack, which is my own mod that I made. There were some problems with it, with the block, some of the blocks being weird and all that. And so, problems with that, and then I would have to update it. And then there's some mod compatibility issues, cannot speak. And so, yeah, bunch of issues. Yeah. I hope some people actually enjoy playing this mod pack and exploring the world and eating all the foods and farming, really. It's a pretty peaceful mod pack, I would say. I mean, there's not much fighting. You could explore the world. That's why I added Gobber into here. It's just something for you to do other than farming. Get the dragon armor from Gobber. Like, there's other things you can do instead of farming, but of course, the main thing is food. Of course, with the food book. Taste all the foods, basically. I wish I could add like a quest or something that can tell you when you completed, like when you ate all of it, but I do not know how to do that. I don't think it's possible either. I could like look it up or something, which I haven't done yet, but hopefully there is something like maybe there's a mod. Like there's no advancement or anything like for completing the food book from the mod. Like if there's like an advancement, I can make it a quest that if you complete this advancement, you get this and that basically. But there's no advancement sadly, and I do not know how to add my own advancement to do that. And so if anyone wants to like contact me or something, comment on the YouTube video, I guess. Tell me how maybe you can add like an advancement or something for like an add-on. I don't know. so you can tell like when you complete the food book. I don't know. I There's only so much I can do by myself. I have limited knowledge. Honestly, I'm not that great of a modder. I'm not like one of those big mod pack developers with like a team of specialists and all that. But yeah, I hope you find this mod pack quite fun. Eating all the foods and farming, there's not much. I mean, it's not as fun as like some of those kitchen sink mod packs where you go through several hundreds of mods that have tons of recipe changes and all that are like really hard that give you a challenge. The challenge in this mod pack is find all the foods and eat them all 1,673 of them. Or 79, I don't know. But anyways, I hope some people enjoy this mod pack, and I will continue to pump out updates for this mod pack. And if you haven't already, I have another mod pack called When Nightmares Come True. Basically a horror mod pack. I tried my best on it. I mean, there's not much to it. There's only so much I can do with my limited knowledge, and so it's basically just a collection of mods that do stuff by themselves, which doesn't have anything that I don't have to do much, basically. And that's kind of what it is. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video and or enjoy the mod pack, really. Um, would like to get to 1,000 downloads, and if we do, hopefully big update will come. I'll also continually update that the YLF tweaks, the mod that my own mod, because I know some people have downloaded that mod too. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Goodbye, people on the internet.